Hey guys, Dylan from Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you part 50 of my Wizard101 Myth play. So, I am now level 90, and as you know, level 90 in Wizard101 unlocks Tartarus. However, because I have not finished with Azteca, we don't actually have the quest for it. So, we need to actually finish this, hopefully today, to be able to get Tartarus. Now, I'm hoping, I highly doubt it's doable, but I'm hoping that we could actually get it this first half, that way we can then do Tartarus, but that's not gonna happen. There's no way we're going to be able to get through the rest of Azteca in 3 hours. Especially not with it loading like this. Shut up, Zeke. No one cares what you have to say. I do wish you could just disable that pop-up. I know you're probably going to say, you can disable it if you spend your money. There's nothing to spend money on.
And darkness. What kind of creature are you? My beautiful horns have been stolen. If I am the head of the sun, they are like my rays.
Don't let him tweak your nose. He's been complaining and moaning ever since his horns were plundered.
Ignore him. I cannot tell direction without them. If you can get my jade horns back from the Shadow Weaver prowlers, I'll help you.
Okay. I don't quite remember where they are. Loading mountains for that. Can I make that Eagle War Shield? Oh right, we were going to... I completely forgot the whole reason we were trying to get to Alto Alto was because we wanted to get to the library to get the transmute to make that agave nectar. Pitch Black Lake, Cloudburst. Right, that's the one behind that barrier over there. Where the princess is and everything. I'm using the right deck, yeah? No. Just try and clear out as much as I can past turn. I don't need as much build up as I usually use, so it doesn't matter that much if I miss a turn, but I really should just preemptively do the whole Control 1 as soon as I load into the character, just to make sure I'm using the right deck. It's gonna be real embarrassing if this doesn't work. There we go. Yep, cool. What quest are we on? Broken Sun. Look at the quest tree, scroll all the way down to time. Like, it looks like there's a lot, but if I remember correctly, there is a bunch of running back and forth just collecting things, which all count as individual quests, so it's not as much as it seems. But Zimbabwe itself is gonna be, long. I may actually have to bring Pandora in for that, now that I think about it. I remember needing, like, a team to do that the last time I was this far in the game. Oh yeah, so should probably mention that in this stream, I was going to change my schedule to having this game on a Monday. There's been an alteration with the roster at work, because for the next 3 weeks, I don't know if it's starting next week or the week after, one of the other night shift workers is going on holiday, so I'm getting my Sunday shift back. So if I can't play this after I work, I can't do it on a Monday morning, I can't do it on a Tuesday morning. So maybe I keep this as a Wednesday? But also, next week, like the next Monday, I actually have a, I'll keep it as, what's it called? This on next Monday. So it'll be Monday, this, then Hades, then Lego, then, Oblivion, then Hades again. But I'm going to have to possibly end the first episode early for a doctor's call.
Oh, you come from my grandfather? Oh, Mother Moon, the news is dire. We must act in his memory. I am sorry. I do not mean to fade, but I am so weak. The Shadow Weaver Prowlers wounded me as I was escaping. I need your help if I am going to regain my strength. You'll need to get some poison from a Shadow Weaver Prowler blade. Once you get the poison, take it to Popol Vuh White Paper in Alto Alto. He'll know how to make a healing salve.
Yeah, so it'll probably actually be good if we're doing Tartarus just in that stream, because that'll probably take a while. I know Zeus can be done in like 10-15 minutes a run. Poseidon's like a half an hour, if I'm lucky and they don't keep doing the Leviathans and all the annoying spells. So Tartarus, give it hour and a half, and then I could just run that again, finish the episode early, take an extended break for my phone call, and then come back with the next episode once I'm done with that. We'll just have to see more logistically on the actual day, because I start streaming at 7 in the morning. The doctor's call is until 9, and then till 9:30. I start at 7, so 2.5 hours into stream, half an hour before I usually finish an episode. If I'm going back to Alto Alto, I may as well, because I've got a mark over there. I go to Mangrove, pick up the mangrove bark. I always forget which one's which. Whether it's mangrove first or saltwater first. While we're in mangrove, we've got to remember to go to the library to pick up the transmutation. Any in here? Yes. What we could do is just quickly check. Didn't get it from that one. Didn't get it from that one. Okay. So yeah, I do need to do the transmute. Library is this way. That one. I'll get over there. Nope. The lot tower. Is that the library? No, this one led into the hidden chamber, wasn't it? Was it up the top for the library? No. It is Kamakak Library. I thought the transmute person was in the library. Uh, 101 transmute agave nectar. Comes from... Oh no. It comes from white paper. Okay. Comes from the person we're going to talk to anyway. All three of the things are from him. Well, that works.
Many thanks, outsider. I shall make paper as white as my name. Great spirits, fly me your strength. Princess Zenzen was hurt? Let me see that blade at once. Take this obsidian knife. It is clean, unlike the corrupted shadow blade that wounded the princess.
What you gotta do is you just gotta stab her in the other side to
It
counterbalance
will
it.
draw the poison, but you must enchant it with the element of boldness taken from the Tehuano spirits. You will also need her to chew cacao beans, which you can find on the floor of Cloudburst Forest.
So that's what those things were. Cool. Still have a spider gate. I was doing some more planting, so I really should move all my thingos over to the actual playhouse. We want transmute agave. There's two of those. The wall shield comes from house, I'm assuming. Craft that. Where does that go? Los Tomeca, 3 point. I'm assuming there's gonna be others that are in 3 point, or at least go to the hub, the Zucalo. So we'll just leave that till then. But if I didn't do that now, I was gonna forget about it, so... Okay, let's go up against the Tehuano spirits. It's been 15 minutes and we've already done 3 quests. Technically 4. Technically 5 if you count the crafting, so... Really not that many. Like, long... The only ones that are really going to take a long time are the dungeon ones. I've never noticed it, but next time it shows the pillar that rose up. Doesn't that look more at home on Avalon than it does here? Oh, I thought that was a 3 quest. I'll grab that one. We need at least one more to actually be on the path to the princess. Does not look like there's any actually on the path to the princess, okay. The fact that we have Zabulba today, well, still left to do, we may not even... There was one. Right next... 2 next to her. Okay.
Chew on these cacao beans while you draw the poison out? I hope Popolvuh knows what he's talking about. Wow, I feel better already.
I don't even know if we're gonna finish...
You were there when
Let's take
King
it today.
Neza sacrificed himself to destroy the Shadow Queen? Do you think she's really gone? I don't know either. But we cannot let King Neza's death be for naught. I'm sure the Umbra Legion still searches for Mother Moon. I don't know if we can beat them there, but we'll try. First, can you distract some Shadow Weaver prowlers?
Oh, hey, look, Kave. I was fully expecting that to give me some nectar. Since we used the transmute, I was fully expecting it to give me. Let's hit that. So there were 7 quests in Cloudburst. Now, This one, which is 3 enemies. Next one, which is 3 enemies. Skip one. The one after that has 3 enemies. Skip one, a boss, and then let's skip the last one. So that's what? 7 battles for 7 quests. All of which, well, most of which will take about a minute. Maybe 2. Let's time it. So, 21 minutes on the clock. Minute 25. So, would have been longer if the other one had have attacked, but I sort of grouped that in with the first one attacking twice.
Well done! I take no pleasure in their suffering, but I am thrilled by your victories.
Boss takes a
The
little
Shadow
longer.
Queen charmed many of my brethren with her magic mirrors. To free the splinter wings, we need to smash them. The mirrors, I mean. But for that, you'll have to battle some Tewano spirits to collect the teeth of the wind. Once you have the teeth, use them to smash the magic mirrors.
Okay, back to the spirits again. This is what, the 5th quest where we've had to battle them? Haha, you miss a turn. I'm gonna edit the title of the stream to aiming for Shibolba instead of aiming for Tartarus. Okay, now we just gotta wait for the next group. There we go. It's always nice when one of them misses a turn. Makes the fight just a little bit quicker. That's what my goal for the first one can be. Get the moon obelisk. I want that by, let's say, how's this going? Let's give it the 2-hour mark. I want to finish this episode with the Pyramid of Mother Moon. Getting through the entire Terra de Rare and the Pitch Black Lake. I wanted that health thing. Bullshit. I know what also would help the fights go quicker? If I could get first ever. How many mirrors are there? That's not it. 4. Okay. Jeez. No, it's got a plus 20 crit rating. He's gonna be dead before he can use it, but no. On the other side, okay. And back to Zensen. I forget, does she join the council?
Terrific work. It will take time for the sinister magic to wear off, but the splinter wings will come to their senses. With the forces of Shadow distracted, it's time to make our move. We have to try to reach the Pyramid of Mother Moon before them. Because you are not of royal blood, you will need to purify yourself before you can enter the Pyramid of Mother Moon. The place to do that is called the House of Flowers, a sacred spot to one of the living spirits of the world. The House of Flowers is guarded by the head of Hungry Night, the stone head next to the head of the sun. Oh, you've met already? Well, tell the head of Hungry Night, Yankashtik Tumben Chunuch. It means we seek a new beginning.
actually remember if there are any gimmicks with this or not.
The peculiar creature returns. Why do you pester me, warm blood?
Because the princess told me to, no blood.
You wish to pass to the House of Flowers? No. Keep your secret phrase to yourself. I will not help you. Why not? Because my teeth ache. Or rather, my mouth aches because those blasted splinter wings stole my jade teeth.
You should find out if he really knows the secret phrase, or if he is just bluffing. You see, he really just wants you to find his lost teeth. After that, if you don't know the phrase, he won't help you.
You keep out of this. You got your horns back already. So, warm blood, will you get my jade teeth back from the splinter wings? Good. When you return, I'll see if you know the secret phrase.
He had to go at the Triceratops one for wanting his horns back and said he has to do that. Yet he does the exact same thing with the teeth. The hypocrisy of decapitated stoneheads. Could have possibly just placed a mark down there. Oops. Come on, hurry up. God, how annoying these birds are with how slow they move. That's not a power pip. Something's wrong with the game's code. Can I get this bird without the other one? Nope. Well, I did get it without the one that I was thinking was going to be drawn in, so technically yes. When did they change the image on reshuffle? Is that like a new thing, or have I just been really unobservant, I mean? And dead. Yeah, I really should have chucked a mark at the statues. But I just don't think to play like that. When did you get here?
My teeth. Those feel great. Put your hand in and see if they feel secure.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Okay, tell me the secret phrase. You don't remember it, do you? Am I going to have to roll over there and eat you up?
As soon as he lets you get a word in edgewise, you firmly recite the phrase Zen Zen taught you. Yankashtik Tumben Chunuha. You hope that was right.
Well done, youngling.
You may cross the blooming bridge to the House of Flowers. It is a sacred place that embodies the land. But I warn you, you won't like what you find. Talk to Lady Zen Zen before you go inside.
She just told you to let
Do
us
you
pass.
sense it? Something is wrong here. The living spirit who dwells in the House of Flowers is called Yashche. You need a blessing from Yashche to purify you, and you'll need his permission to take a starfall lily. Whatever corruption lies within, you'll simply have to deal with it.
Although the exterior is resplendent in color and form, there's something off about the place. There it is again, a whiff of corruption and blight underneath the perfume. Something rotten.
I'm sure there's nothing wrong with this place. Ignore the fact that it says defeat Yashche down the bottom. Or the fact that if you've been tracking the quest that I said, this would be the one that had a boss battle.
Mana Bleeder, why do you intrude on this sacred place? Storm Wrecker, Fire Quencher, Ice Breaker. Whatever you wish from here, it is too late. The shadow has passed through here and left her mark. Welcome to the Blight. Prepare for a long, long stay.
Yeah, sure. Let me guess, you've got the full set of stuns and earthquake and that? You do not have earthquake, okay. You do have 3 different stuns though. Got Myth Banshee, Medusa and what's it called? The other one, Basilisk. Yes, put the Myth Blade on the one that doesn't use Myth. Just like that, there's a good chance we won't kill it in one. I'm fine with this. What? I mean, I'm not really complaining, but why did that use 6 pips? Because it's a 6-pip version of Humongofrog. Okay. And Myth Banshee. Nope, natural. This could hurt. Got a nat again or blade? Blade. We'll see what this round does for my health. If it takes it down too far, then I'll attack. If not, we'll go for the trap. If he Myth Banshees me, I'm dead, so. I think we'll just go for it. The Humongofrogs, I should live. He's doing that, that's fine. Don't think we've killed him because of the -40. So we'll have to run it back and just hope the minion isn't there. Or we'll do 21. Still.
You have broken the shadow and cured my sickness and blight. Thank you, magician. I owe you much. You need to purify yourself to find the Pyramid of Mother Moon? Ah, of course. There you are. You can safely enter the pyramid without disturbing the spirits resting inside. Finding the pyramid will be a harder task. You need a starfall lily to open the way. Take one. I will wait outside the House of Flowers.
He has a cool design. I will say, considering how so many people in this story refer to Morganth simply as the Shadow, I do sort of wish we didn't know who she was.
The Shadow Queen twisted me at the root. I will always remember your efforts, and when I am gone, my seedlings will know your name. To reach Mother Moon, You must go down, 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 and then down again. The Starfall Lily will open the way. Place the Starfall Lily in the alcove at the Eternal Falls. Follow the path to Tierra de Brea. Lady Zenzen will meet you.
Like, imagine if, with, what is it, Celestia, you heard about Morgan, raising the place back in the past. And then, like, when she was searching for, what is it, astral magic. Fine. Then well, you'll hear about the Umbral Queen and that with, Zephyria. Here's that one. Then in Avalon, you'll get the backstory with Mallory and Morganth and that.
The Starfall Lily in the small alcove.
Then here they refer to her as the Shadow Queen, the Umbral Queen and all that. And then, either on Shibolba, you see her, or when you get to... Oh, right, I remember this place. Or when you actually get to Chrysalis, you're like, oh, that one who's been the problem for so many things, it's all connected.
It is remarkable that you were able to cleanse the House of Flowers from the Shadow Queen's blight. It's a good thing we got Yashche's help. There are no easier paths down here. As the badge of leadership was lost to the Shadow's forces, we have to craft our own pyramid key. We need gold and greenstones. You'll need to show your strength to gain an audience with the Gold Frills chief. Then you can ask him for some gold.
Okay. I completely forgot about this whole area. Let's go Blade Converter and then... Okay, that just means you guys are getting hit harder. I don't even know if I need the converter. Just lost key. Gold frill spike horns. Resistance 40%. Yeah, I really could have just killed them without it. Like, there's no way. With the aura around, there's no way, but without it, there is a chance that I could have not killed him, so I guess the converter is useful.
You'll fight Chief Tiali Long Cave over there, you big bully.
Got some ore in here. There's the chief.
What is this? You want some of our gold? Yes, you can take some gold, outsider. But you will have to deal with Ezra Bad Taste, a Thunderhorn ghoul who has risen from the grave and taken over the mine.
that side. Control 2. Hopefully this one isn't myth as well. It's tarnished gold, I guess. We did get a side quest from that, so... That's back in the Zocalo though.
50 years of death leaves a bitter taste that's hard to get rid of. Let me try to wash my mouth with your blood.
Okay. We may take a quick trip to Zocalo, hand in the Thingo quest and get this side quest. Because it's got to do with these gold frill. And I'm assuming there's more fights that require them. I guess finally. I've just been going through the quest tree while this has been going on. It isn't until the quest Old Wounds that we what is it? That we fight the gold frills, which is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. The 12th quest from now, not counting the side quests. We're definitely not killing it now with the negative 40 from the, what, virulent plague I think it is? And the negative 25 from these. I don't think it's possible for us to get above a 16. Okay. That, extra 30% really helped
Perhaps
us
I
out.
should have just tried to brush and floss.
This is the teleporter that goes over near Zeke, isn't it?
The outsider returns with some shiny gold. I did not expect that. Now you need us to
Why
melt
does
the
it
gold
only
down?
seem to piss
You are
down while
pushing
I'm
one
recording?
outsider. What are you trying to make? A pyramid key? For what? The pyramid
It happened
in
yesterday
Mother
as
Moon.
well.
That place
And then
was
no
lost
rain
a
for the rest
long
of the
time
day.
ago. It fell into pitch black lake well before my time. You need greenstones to finish your key. Good luck with that. My sister controls the greenstones, and she's unreasonable. Chaochu and I have not spoken since our father died. You will have to strong-arm some green shields into taking you to her.
Are they also gonna call me a bully for it? Let's check a mark here. Save a little bit of time. Go to Zucolo. Hand in the wall shield quest. Yeah, I was correct about that. Let's grab this.
You seem to have no end of use. Perhaps I can ask you for another task I am unable to perform. I sent a runner to the gold frills in Tierra de Brea to remind them of the fealty they owe the new king, Axaya Knife Moon. We have not forgotten their oath. Perhaps they have. Could you seek out the letter of fealty? One of them must have it. Ask their leader Tlali Longcave if he has seen the letter of fealty, though I fear it never reached his eye. If this is the case, then find it among the gold frills and deliver it to Tlali, to remind them of what they swore.
Okay. We're not gonna be doing that for a little bit, but was the Mecca was this way? No. This is 3-point, yeah? Oh, he's down the end.
That is a fine eagle war shield. A fine shield indeed. Your skills are worthy. Hear me when I say that the stories of your talents have reached my ears. Sadly, my art may soon be no more. But if you are to carry my knowledge forward and enhance your skills, you must continue your studies far from here. I was trained by the legendary
Stendil
Stendil
Hammertail,
Hammertail, who hails from the shadowed world of Chrysalis. Seek Stendil Hammertail in the silent market of Bastion. He must now guide you along the way of the crafter.
Okay, and let's go back to the prayer. UFO in here. absolutely no... Oh hey, it's that chick. Absolutely no clue where. I forgot to change my deck again, did I? You know what? Let's just reload this fight. I do think there should be some form of penalty if you do that, but since there isn't, well, oh well. So the majority of this area of Tio de Brea, he's just running around talking to people and just collecting things, because this is what, Children's Lament, I think? Yeah. Let's see. Next quest has a couple fights and a boss. Talk to people, go to a place, collect something, go to a place, go to a place, talk to someone, collect something, talk to someone, talk to someone. There's the Old Wounds quest where we have to do a couple battles. Talk to someone, couple battles, a boss, couple battles, and go to a place. There's also 2 side quests, which is a single battle and then a boss battle. So yeah, like more than half of these quests are just either go, fetch, or talk. So we may hit it by the 2-hour mark for the Moon Obelisk.
Zhao Chu Green Skirt is over there. She's the one wearing the green skirt. I think that would be obvious.
Let's see. Thank you.
Stranger, why do you come here? My brother sent you? I have trouble believing that. We don't talk. Not since Father died. Father did not leave a last will in Codex, so there was no proper division of his land. Tilali took the gold mine, even though I want it. So I took the Greenstone Riverbank, even though he wants it.
Why? Why did you all not just take the ones that you wanted? Hey look, frog.
See? I
told you Chaochu was unreasonable. Letter of fealty? No, I have not forgotten the promise of service I made to Azteca's king, whoever that may be. I have not seen any letter, though. If one of my people took it, you have to get it back on your own. No letter, no fealty. I always wanted the greenstones. Father knew it, but he made me train here at the mine, and then he died. What was I to do? What do you mean, just switch? We cannot trade roles without a last will and codex.
Why not? You chose these areas,
I have
so...
an idea. If you investigate our father's tomb, maybe you can find some clue as to what he intended upon his death. I don't mean an actual tomb, but the spot where he died. He was killed in the feeding ground by the venomous Quetzals.
If you were... Are you good? You're standing in tar, which is historically not very good for dinosaurs. I say historically not good for dinosaurs. Everything related to dinosaurs is historically, I guess. So that seemed like a unnecessary addition to the sentence. It's still crypt locked. Three. You really expect me to believe that these winged serpents were able to pierce a dinosaur's hide? Now, to be fair, they never said he actually died from the Quetzal venom. But if you die in the feeding grounds of something called a venomous Quetzal, pretty fair to draw an assumption between the two. I can't wait until we get... I was gonna say I can't wait until we get to like Chrysalis or Darkmoor and we get the deck that starts giving us pips. But, I mean, one, technically I could get that anyway, I just have to actually do the decathlon event. And two, it's only going to really help me on these basic battles because starting off with an extra pip doesn't really help if I need the 2 rounds of build-up anyway.
After the battle, the venomous Quetzals flee into that cave. Perhaps they might have brought their prey inside?
Yeah, that's good enough. Give me boss deck, yep. Because I don't know, what the... What is it? Health is like on Chrysalis, I don't remember. And yes, we will have an added damage boost, a slightly higher damage boost from the Tartarus stuff. Gross. The heifer. Really, there's no like dialogue or anything? Can the Quetzals even speak? No, they usually make like hissing sounds and that. But then again, no, I think it may have had a note. I was gonna say Cyrus understood the one that led us here, but it may have had a note. This is life, so it shouldn't have anything real bad to deal with. But let's just double check. Healing, healing, healing. Doesn't seem to have life pips, so shouldn't have to deal with the Luminous Weaver. Shouldn't have to deal with Goat Monk. No Mist might be Efren. I hadn't gotten to that part of its deck yet. I was 2 cards away from getting to Efret when it chucked it on me. I'm getting real washed out by my light today. Can't say I've ever noticed that before. I mean, I could always chuck another blade in, or another one of the dual blades, but and just run that without the sharpened. Didn't I just click on that one? May have misclicked on the actual character. That happens. Forest Lord's fine, even with the additional 40. Ooh, it's double bladed. Double trapped, I mean. And a crit, and a blade. This is gonna fucking hurt. Aha. Well, that was fucking... Ooh. Okay. Now, we do normally get 20. So can we get 17? We didn't crit on the boss. Don't know why I bothered with that, because there's no way it's not gonna hit us as we build up to doing 7k damage, so. I think that was the most we've ever been dealt in a single hit. And it was from a life enemy. I still haven't gotten Celestial Calendar. Nor do I have the Myth Arturius. Because I'm fairly certain both of those would require less, like 1 round less build up. Lava Beetle's fine. Okay, it adds fuel, but I don't know how I feel about the fact that almost every boss we come up against now are dual masteries. I mean, I guess it is a way to make them more difficult without just making them so tanky. Because allowing them to do higher pipped spells from other schools does play into the variety of what you have to do to deal with them, or you could just do what I do and have no defense whatsoever. I don't do shielding spells. I don't do healing spells. I have a pet that can, but doesn't do it very often. I don't do weakening spells. I don't do dispels. All of these, like, ways to mitigate the enemy damage, I don't bother with. Because the best defense is killing it quickly. Because defense usually only lasts a single turn. If they're dead, they can't do any more damage.
You search through the nest and find spike horn trappings. These must have belonged to Talali and Chalchu's father. You find a folded paper. It's some kind of last will and codex. You examine it and think you can read it correctly. It says Talali Long Cave should have the Greenstone Riverbank, and Chalchu Greenskirt should get the gold mine.
Well, at least the father knew his kids. and snag that. Control 1. Because I know I'm not gonna remember when it gets to the next battle quest.
You actually found a last will and codex. Fantastico! Go and tell my sister, Chao Chu Greenskirt, we both have to move. Tell her what you found in my father's papers. She is welcome to the gold mine, while I'll be happy to take over the Greenstone Riverbank.
We have the Celestial Calendar quest, yes. I think that's this, yeah. Merwin of the Veil. Yeah, I'll do that in my mid-act cleanup. Or maybe I'll do it after we finish with Azteca.
Who would have thought? Excellent. Tell my brother I'll move in tomorrow. What's that? You need some greenstones? Of course. Here, have a handful.
How did she take the news? Excelente! You have been good to us, outsider. You need to melt the gold down to make your new pyramid key, huh? Why don't you use our forge? Go use it and make what you need.
Depths in the corner of my vision.
Under Lady Zenzen's direction, you melt the gold down, then form it into a pyramid key. You add the green stones and let it cool. Amongst your myriad skills, you're not a half-bad jewelry maker either.
I should hope not, considering we've had to do so much jewelry for crafting.
Excellent job! The pyramid key looks beautiful, but it is hollow. We'll need to enchant it before it will unlock the barriers before us. We can enchant it with a powerful relic known as the Azure Moonstone. But a terrible monster, Sepakli, has it. We need to find out where Sepakli lairs. Go and collect some frogs as bait from the bank of the Blackwater.
That little portrait of the frog is funny. Hey. And let us grab this one. Back we go to Zenzen. We almost ran straight into that because he hadn't spawned in properly.
Those will do. There are any number of caves Sepakli could be hiding in. Go place some bait in front of each one. We'll see what happens.
That's down in the venomous feeding area. Yeah. Oh, there was a frog down here too. Why does that one not have a sigil? I remembered I had that.
You placed the bait? Good job. We've waited long enough. Check the caves and see if Sipakli has taken any of the bait. Let me know.
Yeah, you could come with me. That way you don't have to keep running back and forth. Yeah, there's also scrap metal here. Yeah, I really thought it was going to be the one without a sigil.
Ah, at this cave entrance, the bait has been taken.
Aha! Now we know.
Yes, now we do.
No, you can't just walk in there and ambush a beast of Sipakli's reputation and age. That would be improper and rude. We must fashion a proper war challenge to let him know you want to duel and to give him time to prepare his deadliest spells.
Why? Why not just let me...
It's just the way things are done. For the war challenge, we're going to need a shield, a fan, and an Adaladdle spear thrower. Let's deal with the shield first. Find Washtek Great Shield and ask for his great shell.
Oh, hey, it's right over here. Cool.
Jess, what do you want? You want my shell shield for a war challenge? Ha! That is a big favor to ask. Tell me, outsider, how big is your courage? Do you have the courage to face the 1,000 teeth of Sipakli? Maybe, maybe no. Sipakli sheds his teeth every day. You'll find them littered about the Quetzal feeding grounds. What do you think he lives on? If you can collect a handful of Sipakli teeth, I'll trust in your courage.
Okay. Forget what you want me to find.
Hey, Wizard! Good to see you again. I'm on the trail to El Yolotl now. I'm sure of it. The Spikehorns refer to it as the Jewel de Brea. Tlali Longcave told me his sister Chalchu Greenskirt has a map. But she won't talk to me. Can you get me the map from Chalchu so we can find El Yolotl?
Fine, may as well do that while I'm here.
Stranger, what do you want now? A map to the legendary stone, El Yolotl? My father had such a map once, but he lost it to the New Moon priests. Perhaps you can get it back from them as retribution. If you find it, you may keep it to honor his memory.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. The New Moon Priests, they're a part of another quest, so... I just wanted to make sure. And should be another one I don't have to fight for. I don't know why sometimes it turns me around and other times it doesn't. Is it dependent on where I'm facing? I get the
Sipakli has hundreds and thousands more teeth just waiting for you. Here is my great shell shield. Take it for your war challenge. Lady Zenzen 7-Star guides you? It is rare to see an avian here, but they have a connection to Mother Moon. Keep her safe. Take the great shell shield to Lady Zenzen. Whoever you are making this war challenge for will surely tremble in anticipation.
I just had to double check something.
You got the Great Shell Shield. It will be perfect for our war challenge. For the next part of our war challenge, we need a finely crafted addle-addle. Those are the spear throwers the Moon Skulls use. Ask Otomi Farspike if he can help us craft one.
Where is he? Okay.
Careful. If you surprise me, I might fling a spear at you.
I prefer if you didn't.
You need a carved atlatl? Yes, I could do that. But I need a fine piece of wood and my tools. If you can find a good solid piece of petrified wood, that is essential. You'll need to search around Tierra de Brea. But just as important, the gold frills took my carving tools. Can you get them back for me?
Oh. Both of those are over there, so... chuck the what's it called, converter on as well. Yeah, and it's not entirely necessary, but I'd rather not risk it. Also, it used up a fail pip, so that makes things better, I guess.
This letter of fealty looks like it's seen better days. It must have been used for a napkin.
Okay, well, got that. And let's get one more set of carving tools. Starting off with a fail, so we'll go with that. I mean, it really doesn't matter which order we do it in. I just prefer not to have any basic pips. Now we can go with our double blade. And we're stunned. That's annoying, But it only ever really concerns me in boss battles. Because there's no way these ones can kill me. Okay, just immediately take away my stun shield. Fine. You don't have the basic stun, do you? This is... old wounds. Gold frill. They've got... no, good. Huh. They do have earthquake though. Surprised I haven't seen that. The myth Quetzals loved chucking that out. Oh. You gonna give me another healing thing? It's not really necessary. Why do I randomly get health at the end of a battle? It's not every battle. And earlier this episode I saw it happen during the battle. Like, my health just randomly went up by 1.
Now let me see what I can do for you.
You stand
I've
back
not
and
been
watch
able to find
Otome
any
chip away
cause
the
for
rock
it.
like wood. It's quite remarkable. He carves out a beautiful weapon in no time.
There, will this do? Glad you like it. Take it to Zen 7 star.
Yeah, I may as well. It keeps enticing me with its sparkles. Should only have 1 or 2 more quests before we have to do the boss, so...
Gorgeous workmanship. We need a golden fan as another part of the formal war challenge. It symbolizes the winds of change, which you hope to invoke. Do you think you can convince Talali Longcave to part with one?
I should hope so, considering everything I've done for him. But then again, his sister wasn't that, receptive, so...
Oh, this is the letter. Very well. I will see what we can do when King Isaiah calls. You want a golden fan? Have one.
Okay.
For your good work. It's the last bit of gold I can give away before my sister moves in here.
Well, I guess that works. That almost never happens.
That was easy.
That's what I thought.
We need to properly anoint the gold fan before it can become part of the war challenge. You're going to need some venom from the venomous Quetzals. You can get it by fighting them or letting them bite you. But when you have the venom, carefully apply it to the fan. Don't get any in your eyes. Once you've done it, meet me by Sepakli's cave.
Okay. So I was right with 2 quests. Unless the boss battle is in this same quest. Sometimes that happens. A third of the time, I'd say. What's the boss looking like? It's in Jaws of defeat. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, he's got a cycle. I hate these battles. India's Death Ninja Pig. And that'll actually get us the New Moon Priest we need for, what's her face? Glad I checked that. That is a myth enemy. With Earthquake and the stuns. So we're dealing with, reduced damage from the boss. We're dealing with stuns and getting rid of my blades from the minions. This is gonna be a fun battle. Collect 2 of 3 Venom. What? Venom Sacks, Venom Vials, Venomous Bites? What? It is a death boss. Death does not really hit that hard. Does have Skeletal Dragon, which, yeah, that hits a little heavy. Because it's what? 950 over 3 turns, counting the initial damage. And it's also got a magic fossil, which is 710 to 810, and then another 260 over 3 turns. Why did we have to let him prepare?
Problems, I hope? Excellent job collecting all the components for the war challenge. It will impress him and show him you respect and fear him. Sepakli is going to know a big fight is coming. Let me deliver it for you, and then you head in. Once you defeat him, remember, you need to take the Azure Moonstone. We need that to enchant the Pyramid Key. I'll see you here when you've won.
So I can't quite do it while in dialogue. Got it. Okay, let's look at the cycles. War Dance cycle starts in round 3. At the beginning of the first round in this cycle, place a hex on a random wizard, me, and stun shield mark on that wizard.
You sent
On
this
all
songbird
wizards.
to me with this war challenge? I'll admit, it's impressive. I expected you to be taller. Nevertheless, I have prepared my greatest spells to destroy you. Do I smell your fear? Fear is a disease. It poisons the spirit. Let me help you strike it from your heart. Come into my maw, and do not be afraid.
Is there no Silkenstone in No, it's pitch black. Okay, place a hex and a mark on me. You follow the steps my wardens at the beginning of the first round in each dance cycle. Place a mark on each wizard. If the mark is not removed in the first or second round of each cycle, then he will cheat cast Dr. Von's monster, dealing the damage, and yeah, that's fine. That's in the third round. Those who cannot keep up must perish. At the beginning of the third round of each dance cycle, he will cheat cast. So that's just repeating what the previous one said, but it's shows the dialogue he'll say. Charm dance cycle at the beginning of the first round of the second cycle, he'll place a balance blade on himself and a stun shot mark on all wizards. General rules will remove the mark during the cycle by casting either wards or charms respective to the cycle. Make him remove this will cause him to remove all wards from the wizard. Melt can be used to dispel it. Ward shields may only be cast on the wizard in the first position. Shields cast on other wizards are removed. Global spells like Sanctuary and Wildfire will trigger him to remove the mark. Earthquake cast by his minions will remove the mark. That seems like a questionable piece of coding. Aura spells like Galvanic Field and Sleep Storm will not trigger it. Pet spells won't trigger it, and gear equipment item cards. Ooh, that's mean. So I guess for the first two, I'll try and use my my blue cards, and then chuck a blade on myself in the start of the Thingo cycle. We could trade that out for a Mass Prism, and I assume that counts as a ward. Right. Let's see, what does it say? It's ward, trap, shields, traps, and prisms, yeah. I mean, I could do that, but I also have 3 in there, so yeah, let's try it. Okay, we did get a blue one. This is a very bad first hand. I think I have 8 cards of setup. 9 if you count the converter. But I can also take 1 trap out. I can no longer take 1 trap out. What's that little cycle thing it did? Does the game trigger the wait, no, it's ward cycle first, not blade cycle. Did okay. So this is round 2 of the cycle. Gotta keep track of that. This is round 3. Luckily it's wards that'll be crossing back into. So we can just leave the feint till last. But I'm worried about the dot damage really. So skip a turn. We'll have a blade, and then it'll be the final round. So this is 1. Blade on number 2, so that's fine. This meets the requirement and everything. Now we don't have to meet the dance. I mean, we can just send the feint this turn and then attack, but I want them to do that before we chuck the feint on. So this is round 3. It is entirely possible that we die an 8th death. 8th death could be... If he chucks ninja pigs, I'm not going to be happy. Skeletal dragon, that's fine. The minion has 8 pips next turn. Now Medusa's fine, and Orthrus is fine, Minotaur's fine. They're getting a little close in terms of damage, but anything but an earthquake, fine. Actually, if it attacks me at all this turn, I'm dead. I'm dead from the dot. Oh wait, no, it got rid of the ward on me. So I'm only going to take the actual base damage of that. Okay, that was lucky. I'll just schedule 3450. Well, 34,500 even.
My teeth. It will take me years to grow them all back. Ouch.
You find the Azure Moonstone, fold it in half and half again, and stick it in your backpack. How else do you expect to fit half this stuff into your pack?
How do you fold the Moonstone? Given the fact that we did 3,500 and he had 17.2, don't quite think we needed the build-up we did. But also, if we didn't crit, then we probably wouldn't have killed him without the
epic fight! I could hear the tremors
without all of
from
it.
out here. We can enchant the pyramid key at the Tears of the Moon Shrine on the
Hey,
shore.
we leveled up. Cool.
Pitch Black Lake. However, you'll need to chase off the new moon priests before they will let you use the shrine.
Okay, it did. Now let's go speak to her again. We didn't quite get what I wanted with the whole have the moon
You won the
thing
match
by
by battling the new
the end
moon
by
priests.
2 hours, but
That's a great story. I'm going to have to include it in my next book, Wistful Wizards and Hopeful Romantics. The map shows the Jewel of Debrea is in a cave down here. Amazing! That must mean Eliolotl. We are so close! Can you go to the Zemeckis cave? It's apparently guarded by something called a lustrous Tlalocan. Get Eliolotl for me, and I'll put you in the next novel.
you said you were putting me in the next. All things considering, it's a pretty weak boss. It's only 1,400, and it's only got one school. And it's life. It's got a venomous Quetzal as its minion.
Eliolotl? That is but a legend. I am the real jewel of Tierra de Brea, and my luster will charm you to your doom.
No, it won't, because you've got no cheats. Oh shit. Hopefully that worked. Didn't. There really is no difference between doing this and playing. Except for the fact that I have to go through the sigil again. And I don't have to go recollect my mana. Like, it resets the quest, for the battle completely. I was going to change this up. Probably should have double checked that it worked before just running in. that one, we'll go with Faint. Go with the dual blade. Go with the bigger of the blue ones. Maybe the regular blue one as well. And maybe the... The problem is I have no way to calculate how much damage I can do on a non-crit. Currently it's 1.6 on a crit. We saw it earlier on a fully, well, almost fully thingoed boss when we didn't crit with a negative 40 and a negative 25. We did 10. So you'd think that would mean that this would kill it. We can try it. Might regret it, have to build up again in that, but oh well. As I said, it's life. Doesn't do that much damage. Unless because, you know, they've got a blade, and then a trap, and also the extra 40 trap, and a crit. One of the pretty much highest hitting spell. And then it can do a bit of damage, but and this is why I build up fully all the time. Why I spend the extra turns building up. Who knows, maybe if he didn't have the astral spell on, we could have killed him. But in the time it would have taken us to get the astral skill down, we would have had more blades on him and on myself anyway. So really there's no way to know. Because of that, there is a chance we don't survive this. Guess what? He's got a 7 pip. 7 pip, oh, that's... Hey, he doesn't have Forest Lord as is listed on his. Was it the minion that sent that out, or...?
Oh, please, let me get out of this alive. I'll be a good bird
Oakston.
from tomorrow on.
anything in here to... No? Grab the health orbs while we're heading down to the priestesses.
Zounds! I can't believe Eliolotl wasn't there. Stupid Spikehorn map. Never fear, we'll find it one day.
Switch over to my main deck. Those are some big gemstones. Okay. Alright, we already knew they were myth because they were just in the boss battle. I really should have started it out with a, the converter. I also shouldn't have started it out with my strongest arm. Do I think that I can hit 2.8? Unbladed. Not really. I think I'm stunned. Nope, the Northwest, that's fine. Also means I'm hitting bladed, so... And you're just gonna add more damage onto it. At the quest tree. Do that while we're doing another round of this battle. Okay, so side quests we have are Fly Me to the Moon, which is the moon obelisk, and still on this. Fly Me to the Moon comes after we finish this battle. Still in this comes after the next quest. Go to a place, talk to someone, go to a different place, defeat a boss, talk to a person, go to a place, talk to a person. That is, Fly Me to the Moon. The only real annoying thing in that is the boss battle. Still on this is defeat a couple things, collect a couple things. And then talk to a person. Balance boss. Death as a secondary. Has Sabretooth, which is not fun. So I may chuck a oh, and it's got 2 minions. Yeah, that seems like a battle where we focus on taking out the minions, and then, if necessary, we, like, reset it and then...
The azure moonstone glows when you get it properly placed and hums with an ethereal music. You hold the pyramid key above the azure moonstone and feel a charge run between the two objects. You let go, and the key floats on a current of magic. The green stones light up with an inner fire.
The pyramid key is finished. Good work! Here, I have something for you. This underworld amulet will let you breathe in the toxic waters of Pitch Black Lake.
It said that they were toxic before now.
And it will show that you have my favor. Not that many are friendly to avians down below, but look for Nawel Rivertooth. Nawel Rivertooth owes my people a favor and will guide you through the murky depths to the pyramid
Oh yeah, I
of Mother
remember
Moon.
this one. This was an annoying location. There is a lot of battles in. We are not making it to the Pyramid of the Moon.
Walk down the stepping stones into Pitch Black Lake and find Nawel Rivertooth.
There's a lot of battles in this area. I guess it's to compensate for there not being that many in the previous one.
What is this? Some new service delicacy? Ah, I did not see that you wear the underworld amulet. A gift from Lady Zenzen, hmm? That just means I won't eat you. It doesn't mean you and I are friends. What do you want? The Pyramid of Mother Moon? Trick you to get into that ruin, perhaps. Your skin isn't tough enough to navigate the white smoke of steam geysers. We'll need to find a giant shell for a bridge. But first you need to be able to see what you are doing. Duel some Exanto crabs for their light staves.
Okay. What we're going to do instead is... Hello? Okay. Lead spot for it to take us, but okay. There's Pakal for the moon.
Outsider, a word. If Axaya Knife Moon is to be king, he must be a rightful king, adhering to our ancient customs and ways. As part of his ascension, each king of Azteca must eat a sacred stew called vatapa, containing fish from the Pitch Black Lake. Here is a list of the fish the recipe calls for. Some will be easy to gather. Some may put up a bit of a fight.
So there's one, that's why I came back here.
You delivered it? I expected insolence. But perhaps they will come around before Shabalba shatters this world.
Cool, we're done with that one. And Zaylen.
Good, you're here. The Moon School obelisk. I have discovered how to awaken it, so its secrets can be ours. It must be bathed in a reflection of moonlight. but the pool that was here to reflect the moon is long, long gone. Now, we must use the purest distillation of moonlight to awaken the obelisk, and that can only come through magic. There is one artifact that might be of use, the moon platter. Find it in the Tears of the Moon Shrine in Tierra de Brea.
Cool. Not going to do that now. Going to leave that because the moon skull's useless. I have never seen anyone willingly use the like polymorphs. Well, there's a fanged anemone. Got on the right deck, cool. How is it that these old crabs walk quicker than the birds up top? Looking at how much of the thing we still have to do, I don't even think we're making it to Shibolva today. Because let's see, after the moon pyramid, oh, this is a guaranteed one. Just made this even more annoying. But yeah, after the moon pyramid, there's a quest in Pitch Black Lake, which you just speak to Zenzen. Then you got 4 quests in Cloudburst. Talk to the Plant Spirit. 2 battles against the Shadow Weavers. Talk to Zenzen. Talk to Zenzen again. And 4 quests in Alto Alto. Defeat a spider. Destroy the web barrier I pointed out earlier. Talk to someone. And open a door. That's fine. Side quest. Why is it side quest pointing up? Just Zocalo. There's nothing actually in the Zocalo. And it's placed before the quested action. But after that, it's into the floating mountains where there's main quest. Hey, cool, we got him.
Not bad, magician. They are some of the oldest and stupidest creatures around, but nevertheless, not bad. Now Yotl down in the hole is a wretched soul, but he happens to have a giant shell.
Looks like a boss.
With those light stations collected, you should be able to pierce the gloom
another
and
place
find
and looks
his
like
cave.
a boss. Go to another place and it's a boss. Go to another place, beat 3 spirits.
Down in
Go
the
to a
hole
different place
and
and
get
it's
the
a
giant
boss.
shell in his lair.
Go to a different place and it's a boss. Go to a different place and talk to someone. Go to a different place and it's a boss. Go to a different place and talk to someone. And also there's the side quest that I mentioned earlier, which is just go to a place and then go back to talk to someone. 3 side quests in Twin Giants, including the bloody map to El Yolotl. She annoys me. But defeat a something, I don't know if that's a boss or not. It's an elite. Yeah, that's not that bad, but it is myth.
I have the fire and the fury at my command.
There's another battle in that. There's another battle, and then it's a boss. Well, shit. There's also another dungeon at the end of Twin Giants. Okay. Another quest in Twin Giants, Floating Mountain, 3 more in the Twin Giants, 2 in the Zocalo. Just talk, defeat a boss, go to a place, talk, defeat a boss, and go to Chihuahua. I do forget that when it sends you into a dungeon, the quest before it is the same boss that it's telling you to go fight with the dungeon, so technically there's, what, 3 less bosses than I said? But yeah, I really don't think we're actually getting through this today. Cool, so it's been 3 rounds and I'm already down at half health. I was lucky, I need 1 less turn to actually complete this because I've got the balance plate on. One thing I will say, and it's not exactly pertinent to this fight, but it's something I've thought a few times. It is really nice of the game that things like the fuck? How did you do so much damage? Things like Celestial Calendar and... what's the Ice Dinosaur one? Whatever one it is. They actually adhere to the amount of pips. Like, Celestial Calendar says it takes 1 pip. It takes 1 pip. The Ice Dinosaur one says it takes 3. It takes 3. Unlike with Feints and Mass Prisms and all of those, which take a power pip, if when it says it takes 1, if all you've got are power pips. That... fuck. Never mind.
Aye, aye, aye. I'll stay down in the hole. Take the giant shell and get out.
But yeah. It is nice that it's coded to take what it says. And it doesn't take extra if you don't have just any basic pips.
I'm surprised he didn't chew you up and spit you out.
Almost did.
Use the giant shell to create a bridge over the white smokers to keep your skin from getting red and delicious. Burnt, I mean. When you get to the other side, knock some of the piranha scissor teeth around, just to be safe. Find me over there.
And what's this way? Can't go that way. Got it. Grab the sea cucumber. Switch over to our normal deck. I wonder if I should go grab the Myth Arcturus. Just to say I have it. And also to see if Cyrus has anything else for us to grab. But then again, we're gonna see Cyrus anyway when we get sent to Tartarus, so I may as well just grab it then. I'm fine with that. I guess it was a 3 thing. Yep. Haha, you didn't make it. Orthrus. Look at the weird moon still trying to peek through. Hey, we did it.
Bitey those guys are. Takes a good smack to send them on their way. Aha, see, you don't have to worry. I brought you safe and sound to the Pyramid of Mother Moon. What a sight she must have been on the surface, huh? Long, long ago, before this whole area collapsed into the tar. Just clear the rubble off our path and enter. Tell me how it goes.
You heave and lift, making sure to bend with your knees, not your back, and soon you have the rubble cleared away.
Really, light child? Did you think it would be so easy? We will be done and gone before you even find a way in.
Look at that. There aren't too many places where they actually spawn.
By the green death moon, I can't believe they cut us off. I'm out of my depth, but I will find someone who can get you inside. You need to get through the coral wall. If you poke the coral wall with the right thing, like a weapon coated in piranha saliva, it will retract and let you through. Go get some piranha scissor teeth spears, which they coat with their saliva, and then poke the coral wall.
Why do they coat it with their saliva? It's a weird thing to do. Orthrus. I will say, as Tekka is starting to feel like it's dragging a bit. I don't know if that's because I've had so many half streams. So this has just been going on for actually longer than any of the others, but
When you poke at the coral wall with the scissor teeth spears, they retract instantly, leaving a nice path for you.
The coral wall will stay out of your way now. I don't hold much stock in piranha. However, there is one who isn't a bad sort, though sometimes he acts the tough guy. Go find Mac the Knife and tell him I sent you. He'll take care of you, one way or the other.
Now, while Rivertooth sent you, That bottom feeder still owes me 50 crowns. Why would I help a weak little air breather like you?
How about I
You
kick
want
your
my
ass?
respect? You earn it. I'll be waiting for you in there.
Okay, that actually is the way we're gonna do it. Cool. Boss deck. Double check, yeah. No additional dialogue? Okay. Don't need that. That's what, 5? Spell is that I forget what it's called. This would be possibly that one. Yeah, it was correct. Beat back the knife. Frostbite. I remembered it as I clicked on his page. Yeah, skeletal pirate. Whatever shall we do? I don't like the fact that he's not using very many pips. Because if I'd have known it was just the frostbite I'd be dealing with, I'd have done the feint by now. Oh, a lot of winter, which is the ice dinosaur one. Actually only takes 2. I could have sworn it took 3. Healing character, okay. Now, it's not unlikely that we get stunned this turn. We've proven enough times that we should be able to still kill with this. Well, not actually kill, because we need him for another healing current. There is still the chance we'll get stunned, because it's going to have 5 pips next turn minimum. That is what the, what is it? Frost Giant needs. It is, yeah. No, Frost Giant's 7. Okay. Stormlord 5 or is that 7 as well? Stormlord 7 as well. Why did I think it was 5?
Uncle! Man, you pack one heck of a punch, don't you? Okay, I'll help you out. Meet me back by the coral wall.
We may possibly be able to start part 2 of this stream with the Pyramid of Mother Moon. Because we do still have a couple quests here.
My jaw still stings. Ooh. So, what can old Mac do for you?
Still have about half of Pitch Black Lake.
You want to get into the Pyramid of Mother Moon? I might be able to help with that. But oh man, I'm so hungry. I'm on a strict diet where I cut out meat. Fish, birds, jaguars, and reptiles are friends, not food, as they say. You know what I would kill for? A salad. But I have to confess, I'm not really sure what a salad is. Hey, I've heard cucumbers go into salad, right? Get me some sea cucumbers and I'll snack on them.
Okay. Second quest to get the sea cucumbers. And the last one. It would let me collect it.
You collect the sea cucumbers from Mac, but you don't think they are actually vegetables. More like sea urchins. Whatever.
I don't know what happened with that text box there.
Ah, delicious. Ah, that's much better. I can think properly again. To get you to the pyramid. All right, I have an idea. This area is a maze of stone and coral and dead ends. But the Vondafish know the secret ways. Catch a school of Vondafish. Once you have them, they'll show you the path through the barriers to a sunken courtyard. Then you need to clean the still-standing columns to find the Stone Warrior, Tona Q Sunken Moon. Ask him how to get in. What do you think of the spike horns? Why do I ask? Because there are some trapped in a cavern near here. Their canoe sunk, and currents swept them into the cavern of a nasty critter named Shak Wayab Shok. Chuck Wayab Shok has a reputation for having a huge appetite and very little patience. Rescue them and do the Spikehorns a favor. If someone doesn't help them out, they may permanently sleep with the fishes.
Into a couple of them, and it didn't do anything, and then I just ran into it again, and it did. So this is a shock Wayab Shok. Shock Wayab Shok.
And here I was, just settling down for my evening meal. I will consider you an appetizer.
$16.8 life, Really should check to make sure they don't have cheats. Doesn't. Also has the same life deck as all the other bosses. Thought I got rid of that last round. Okay, cool. There was a little too many pips for me to like, but I don't seem to want to be throwing them in this area, so I'll have to use the feint eventually. And by eventually I mean at the last possible instance. Come on, use all of your pips. It's not using all of your pips. That's using just over half. Okay. Really thought they'd use more. The last couple bosses haven't been that bad, which means the next one we come across is gonna be a fucking ball ache.
I should have stuck to my diet.
Those bubbles look pretty tough, but you should be able to pop them. It's a good thing wizards carry a thames.
And unfortunately, the spike horns, their water breathing has run off, so they all drowned immediately.
Home from here.
Take the shell. Shells are another semi-rare. It's only because there's not that many underwater places.
get into the Pyramid of Mother Moon? The shadow has crawled into the heart of Mother Moon. You must slice out this black stain as your shining one.
Alright, I forgot that was the title we'd been given.
You need to enter the Pyramid of Mother Moon, as her children used to do. You must walk the path of priests, but I am a humble statue. All the priests are dead and gone. Wait, you need Ozel, Underwater Cat. He is dead and not a priest, but also not gone. He should know the way in. How do you find Ozel, Underwater Cat? I don't know. Ask the Chronosaurs. Forcefully.
This will probably be the last thing we're able to do. Switch over to my main deck. Because we should be able to get 2 battles done in 7 minutes. So this was schooling fish. Means there's 1, 2, 3 quests and the dungeon. Well, that seemed a lot bluer than normal. Authors. Don't know why that took a second before it triggered, but... Oh. Speak to Mac while we wait to recover.
I never liked Chuck. It amuses me that you burst his bubble.
Cool. And now for the second fight. I think I may change up the way I do my streams. I don't think we're actually going to do another Wizard episode today. I think instead what I'll do, and this will be the same for all streams going forward, is the second half will be Hades. So on Monday we'll do Wizard, Tuesday we'll do Lego, Wednesday we'll do Oblivion, Thursday we'll do Wizard, and then Friday we'll do Lego, all first 3 hours, and then second 3 hours will just be Hades every day. And then when we get to a satisfying place with the story in Hades, well, Hades 2, we'll probably alternate between doing Hades 1 and Hades 2. Just while we try and finish everything.
I don't know any. Wait, cat? Go bother the Piranha Caesar, dude.
Okay, so that sent us to go do more that. But that's all we're gonna do today. Yeah, we made good progress. We got nowhere near where I wanted to. We didn't even get where I wanted to in terms of this episode. But yeah, so... It's gonna take us at least a week and a half to get through Azteca. And it would have been the same anyway. But... yeah, anyway, I'm gonna end this one here. How many... Before we end it, I wanna see. Wizard101. How many quests per world? Let's see. 197 quests total on Azteca. And it is the only world to hit above the average on release. Because there is an average of 176 quests per world for a total of 878 quests in Act 2. 95 Celestia, 148 Zephyria, 161 Avalon, 197 Azteca, and then 277 of Chrysalis. Now, you may notice, 2 of those actually go above the average. However, Chrysalis was released in 2 parts. So when I say on release, the first half of Chrysalis does not hit the cap. The second half of Chrysalis does not hit it. So, no wonder this feels like it's going on for so long. But anyway, yeah, we'll be back next week for the... Oh, maybe it's gonna mean another, week of skipping Oblivion. I may be back Friday with this. Yeah. Anyway, gonna end this before I just keep talking, so with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.